سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. سبحانك لا فهم لنا إلا ما فهمتنا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم. قل رب زدني علما. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. كما أرسلنا فيكم رسولا منكم يتلو عليكم آياتنا ويزكيكم ويعلمكم الكتاب والحكمة ويعلمكم ما لم تكونوا تعلمون فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون. صدق الله مولانا العظيم. So in these ayats, the continuation and the completion of the discussion of the Qibla and what is connected thereto. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions, كَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا فِيكُمْ رَسُولًا مِّنْكُمْ يَتْلُو عَلَيْكُمْ آيَاتِنَا إِلَى آخِرِ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that as I have sent to you a Rasul from amongst you, who يَتْلُو عَلَيْكُمْ آيَاتِنَا, who, as we mentioned earlier, the three efforts of the prophets, and particularly our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and like all the prophets that came before him, the three activities that he used to engage in is number one, yatlu alayhim ayatina, recite to them the verses of the Quran, inviting them to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and explaining the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the system of life which has been designed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number two, وَيُزَكِّيكُمْ, and tazkiyah, purifying you of your inner, deficiencies and perfecting your inner qualities. وَيُعَلِّمُكُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةِ, teaching you the book and the wisdom, teaching you the book and the sunnah, Quran and sunnah, all of the details of sharia. وَيُعَلِّمُكُمْ مَا لَمْ تَكُونُوا تَعْلَمُونَ, and he teaches you what you did not previously know. Now if we recall, Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam made this very dua, right? رَبَّنَا وَأَعْثِيهِمْ رَسُولًا مِّنْهُمْ يَتْلُو عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِ إِلَى آخِرِ. So this is actually the answer to the dua of Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam. And obviously that dua was inspired by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to Ibrahim alayhi salam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has here answered that dua by sending the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam as Ibrahim has requested. And if you also remember, the first dua of Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam was while or after the completion of the building of the Kaaba. So Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, he made the dua, رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from us, from he and from his son Sayyidina Ismail, accept us this effort of ours of building this Kaaba al-Musharrafa for the purpose of being the center of deen, the center of Tawheed, and being the first and central place of the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted that effort of Ibrahim alayhi salam, the building of the Kaaba al-Musharrafa, which was the original Qibla of Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, as similarly as he has accepted the second dua and sent the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam pursuant to that dua. So that being the case, then فَاذْكُرُونِي أَذْكُرْكُمْ وَاشْكُرُوا لِي وَلَا تَكْفُرُونَ. So remember me and thank me. If you remember me, I'll remember you. And thank me, and don't be ungrateful, and don't deny my favors, and don't be a disbelievers as well. So in remembering me and thanking me, recognize the fact that I have made this Kaaba al-Musharrafa as the fundamental place for the orientation and for the direction in our prayers, is the central place and the central focus of Tawheed and the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And similarly, as this was the dua of Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, similarly his dua for the sending of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has been answered. So believe in that Prophet, follow him, and adopt as well the Qibla which your father Ibrahim alayhi salam has actually established and prayed for and was accepted. So in these ayats, so the comprehensive acceptance that is required from everyone, including the Jewish community and the people of Ahl al-Kitab, to accept Rasulullah ﷺ and accept the Qibla and follow in suit among those who believe, the Amatul Muslimin. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us and all of humanity tawfiq to understand that and comply. وبه التوفيق وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم